So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, good afternoon, good night. Where's on the country? If someone from Japan, then I think it's going to be noon. So, sit in a comfortable position. Today, we are going to talk about self-realization. Realization. Sit comfortably. Relax your body so you don't feel you are in a body. If you want, you can lie down also. Today we are going to talk about the self-realization. The moment the world come realization. Theoretically, we all know what is the realization. You realize, okay, this is what it is. But when it comes to the spiritual journey realization means whatever you have realized just now, you have to align from your thought patterns, behavior patterns, your thinking patterns, the way you react to a situation, and what you say to the people, and what then finally you do. So from your thought, from your what you say and what you do, all three things should be aligned to whatever you realize. If any one of the thing is not aligned, realization is not complete. Say, for example, you feel I should not tell the lie, I should tell the truth. Then in your thought process also, you should always feel, yes, I have to tell the truth. There is no other choice. From your behavior pattern also, the same should reflect. And what you say is also should be the truth. It's not, okay, now I'll tell something else, later I'll tell the truth. Means you have to tell the truth also. So you're thinking also, you are saying also, and then you have to act on this accordingly. So all three things should be in sync. Otherwise, you are not realize anything. And it's very important to know, it's a very good topic. Why? Because most of, in almost all the situation, you have to align, you have to self-realize why this is happening in your life. What is my karma? Karma also you have to realize the final phase is thing. So we're discussing about this also. If you know, okay, in my past event, I have done so this many things, and this is where I created the misalignment, and I have the karma to align back. So think of any one event in your life. Do you think is bothering you like anything, or it's like a major challenge in your life? So again, I'll repeat, realization means from your thought, what you think, what you say, and what you do. All three things should be in a line with what you realize. If you think you are rich, then you have to think like a rich. You have to say the same thing. You should not say, I don't have enough money. You have to say, yes, I have plenty of money. Third thing, you should also act like you have a lot of money. So all three things should be aligned. Say, for example, you made some mistake. You can easily make out whether the other person is really sorry or not, right? Why? Because he's saying sorry, he's just saying sorry, but inside thinking is still the same. That means he's going to repeat the mistake. So he's not thinking with something I'm going to change it. He just say, okay, one word is there, sorry, he just say sorry. But again, he is repeating the mistake. Again, he is doing the same thing again and again and again. And again, he says sorry. Then it's not sorry. He has not realized that he has made a mistake or he has created some misalignment. So realization is not over here. If you come to know like something you have done wrong with others, just to maybe you know dilute the situation, you might say, okay, I'm sorry, but is it really sorry? Have you realized what you have done it? If you say yes, I realize, then your thinking, what you say, what you think, and what you do should be aligned. If it is not aligned, realization is not complete. So, in other words, if I to repeat from your what you think, what you say, and what you do, all three things should be aligned to whatever you have realized just now. Otherwise, realization is not complete. If someone says sorry in front of you, you can easily make out. You can easily make out whether the depth of the sorry. So other person will come to know. How they will come to know? Because your higher self is uh, he is reading each and every thought of you, what you are thinking, what you are saying, and what you are doing. So there is a one person that's a part of you, your higher self already. Like he is watching each and everything. So for any realization, for any state to change your state, or to manifest anything, the realization has to be there. Like if I say, okay, I'm not worried whether what people talk about me. Now you are saying to the people, but whenever situation comes, you are still thinking, this person is like that, this is like that, why is talking about this? So that means from thinking patterns, you are not aligned. But you are saying, no, 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 it doesn't even impact me. I'm okay now. I am in a permanent, I am in this state, I am this state, but you are not. So realization means you should also say the same thing. You should also act the same thing. Somebody is saying something wrong to you, then from your mind also you should be in peace. What you say, what you are saying, that also matters. And then how you react. If you are getting angry, then you are not aligned. Then if somebody is saying something, it still impact you. Your state, your mind state, your expression, your body language, everything will depict the same thing. We are not aligned. Most of the time, people are doing affirmation. Affirmation is just one part. That is, you are saying it. But are you in the same energy state? Are you in an energy state where you think you already change it? So there is a wisdom on this. It doesn't matter what happens in your life. It doesn't matter what happens in your life. What matters is how you react to it. So your reaction is always in a three things. Sometimes you only think, you don't even say anything, single word. Like say somebody keep doing something, so you feel bad and you just, go and escape from the situation. You are not saying any single word. You are saying, I am doing a compromise. If you are doing a compromise, if you are not telling, and then somehow you are taking that negative, taking the event in the negative sense. So don't escape. Change yourself completely there. So until unless you are not changed, nothing is going to change in your physical reality, outer reality. And whenever you realize, like you said, okay, I realize I should have not done this, and you are saying the same thing, and you are acting also the same thing, then your higher self will give you the test. Will give you the test two, three times. Like say, for example, you say, okay, this person is like this, and say, no, 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 I'm not thinking anything negative about this person. He is my friend, he is with me, and all the thing. And one time maybe you already successfully reacted the same way. But all of a sudden your higher self, maybe after a few days or in some other situation with some other person, will create the same scene. Now you're thinking, I am done with the other person. Now here the person is different. And now you forgo. Because realization of what? Realization of the energies, not realization of a people or a situation or anything. People may change, situation may change, place may change. Don't say, okay, in my home, I'll behave certain way. When I'm out, I'll behave certain way. And when I am in a public or function party somewhere, I'll behave the thing. When I'm alone, behave the same thing. What your high self want in each and every moment of your life, you should be the same. So realization don't restrict only to that particular part. If you say I'm good, maybe you learned some lesson with your maybe the maid servant, then same thing can happen with your student if you are teaching. Same thing can happen with some other relative. Same thing can happen with your son or daughter, any relative. So for higher self, if you say I have changed, I am totally changed, I have changed myself, means you should change everywhere. And that is where most of the people are missing this. They are thinking, okay, my husband says so and so, and now I am aligned with this thing and I change myself. I realize this is what my karma. So maybe in the past life it was with the husband. So this life you can't create the same thing with some other person. You cannot create the same situation with colleague. Then again next birth or maybe in the future you are going to experience the same thing. So you should be always aligned in any moment with unconditional love. Wherever you create whatever level of misalignment you are going to create, you are going to experience it. And your higher self is like, very smart because he is creating the reality and he knows why you are meeting the people, why you are in that situation, why you are at that particular place in that moment. Your higher self knows very well because he is the one who is controlling everything. Without his will, nothing can move in your life because he is the one who is creating the thing. It's like the director knows, the script writer or director knows very well why this scene is important, why this is not important. They don't just show you the road, person walking on a road or something. There is something behind this. So it's a really very good topic because most of the people, even they know what happened in their past life, but they don't know how to realize it. They just said, okay, I'll say some affirmation. Okay, now sorry, I have done the mistake and thing, and Please forgive me, I forgive you. There is no self-realization here. It's just a plain word. There is no feeling attached with this. You're not thinking in the same direction. Sorry, I used to scold you in my past. Now this birth you are scolding me. So I forgive you and please forgive me also for that. You know what your higher self will say? What he will do? Maybe the moment you complete this, all of a sudden you get somewhere call or something, your mind is totally busy. All of a sudden, this person will come and will start scolding you. And then again, you started waiting. Then self-realization is you failed here again. Why? Because you are not aligned. Again, the same situation will come. Again, now you think, okay, I done the affirmation, is not working. Things are not working for me, so just leave it. So what I have to do? Maybe I have to just reply back this guy again. So again, he is scolding you, you are also scolding. So karma still continues. That misalignment is still continues. If you say, I'm not worried whether people are coming or leaving, your higher self will make the same thing happen in your life. And he might give the lesson or maybe the test for you where some of your relatives is saying, okay, goodbye. Or maybe your uh, children might say, okay, goodbye. I don't want to stay with you. So test can be in any area with any person in any situation in any area. So don't think realization means is a total change in your personality. So you cannot have वो बोलते हैं ना हाथी के दांत खाने के और दिखाने के और. So it cannot be like this. It should be same everywhere. Again, I'll repeat the wisdom. It doesn't matter what is happening in your life, what happens in your life, in any situation, anywhere, with any people, even with different set of people. What matters is how you react to it. When I say react, then reaction should be always what you think, what you say, and what you do. Man, karm, vachan. These three things, you have to align yourself. So until unless you are not total change 100% there, your higher self will keep testing you. And we are here to master. Remember, we are not here to just do it once and forget. We are here to master the mastery of the emotions, the feelings, the situation. We are not on earth just to simply do it once and forget. Okay, I have done once, I have done the painting once, and I am a master in painting. No, your higher self might give you the taste with only one color, maybe sometimes with no color also. How you are going to manage it? So higher self will change the situation, will give the challenge. Earth is a school, one of the school, very difficult. I'm telling you, you should feel proud you are on earth. Because the other civilization people, they don't even know the fear. They don't have that many limitations there. But we have so many limitations from the childhood. You should do this, you should not do this is good, this is bad, this is ugly, this is that, this, that. And your mind is full confused because your physical mind is learning on the earth. That's why we say earth is a like whoever comes on earth, they are going to do a mastery of limitations. So many limitations, hardly any planet have in the universe that can give you that kind of exposure. And more you realize the thing, more you experience the thing, and realize this and complete the action item, whatever is pending on you. You align to your unconditional love in all the situation. You become the master of it. So first, your higher self will make you to practice few times. And when he said, okay, you are done, then he will going to connect you some other people in your life who need help there. So then it will become mastery. By reading, you cannot become the master, but when you teach others, that is where you become the master. So every situation that you are facing in your life, you are going to guide others. And you are only allowed to guide others only when you have experienced it on earth. Even when you leave the earth, you leave the physical reality, you become the spirit. But you cannot be the guide until unless you have not experienced it in a physical reality. So if you say some devata is there, or maybe if you have in your mind some Devi Devata kind of thing, and if they have not experienced this on the earth, they can't even guide you. They are not allowed. It's like if you have done the PhD here, if you've done the mastery on the earth, then only you are allowed to teach here. Otherwise, not. If you connect with these people, they can't guide you. They are not even allowed. Even they know why your the situation is like, but they are not going to guide you. If Kali Mata, say for example, never took a birth or took experience on earth, she's not supposed to guide you in this. She'll guide only whatever, like if you know something, she might say something in from there, but she's not supposed to guide you. She's not supposed to tell you the truth. Okay, this is what you need to align it. So that's the beauty of the entire physical reality experience. When you form any organization, yes, you'll have the difficulties there. First, you will form the team, then all people come with different mindset, different intention, or their personality is totally different. So that is also one kind of experience. Then there will be a storm. Everybody is fighting and criticizing, judging, and other thing, and saying, "I'm not going to work with you. Go to hell. This is not something I want. This is not something I thought you are going to do this that, but this is what." So a storm will be there. So that is also one of the learning experience. So some you are forming some team, then there will be a storm. Then finally, what will happen? And then there is no way. You cannot put everybody in the same shoes, right? Then you have to come with some norms. You have to set the norms in the organization. Okay, okay, guys, I understand you don't like this. What is your strength? What is your strength? Okay, you do whatever is your strength. You do whatever is your strength. Then finally, you set the norms in your team. Then the fourth phase come is the perform. Once you are done with the norms, everybody buy in. Yes, we are going to follow it. We are going to adhere to it. Then comes the next phase, perform. That is where then team, everybody is very happy because they are doing what they love to do, not like forced by somebody. Because no one likes to get forced in any situation, right? Then the real performance come out of it. So this is also one of the complete experience. Or if in any stage of this, if you get misaligned, you behave like out of you maybe react out of fear, or you are not aligned with unconditional love, your karma is created already, misalignment is created already, or maybe it's already there earlier. So until unless you don't realize, yes, forming a team, I'm having an experience here. In the team, each and individual has to be respected. Because if you respect others, they will respect you. If you judge others, they will judge you. If you compare others, they will also compare you. So because it's a reflection, everything is your reflection. Because reality is not created by a different people. It's created by your higher self in a dream state. That means apart from you, nothing is there. So it's just an experience. Just realize it. Just see where is my misalignment. And where is the misalignment? Realize it by your heart. We say, no, in your heart, when you will feel at hurt like something now, your mind also change then. What you say is also change. And you also hear the thing, oh my goodness, I really done a wrong thing with this person. He's just such a nice people person. He was just teaching me the lesson and I misunderstood. Sorry, I'm not going to say anything to you. In fact, I should say thanks to this person because he has created an experience. If I'm a if I'm a God element, then he's also God. There's nothing less, even an inch or maybe inch is still not a mm or uh, that less than this. We all are same. We all are the same Paramatma. We all are Atma. Our mantra always remind you that only. And this mantra is nothing but that is the Om. That's the real meaning of the Om. मैं शरीर नहीं आत्मा हूँ आत्मा ही परमात्मा है परमात्मा प्रेम यानी अनकंडीशनल लव व्हाई वी से अनकंडीशनल लव because love is unconditional only. What we do the love with the condition is not a love. That is something we only come up with that word on earth. But that is not love. I love you, but I don't like this. I'm going to kill you if you are going to do this. This is not love. If you behave this way, then I love you. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. So there is already conditions everywhere. In all the relationship, we see conditions. If you really want to experience unconditional love, first you have to love yourself unconditionally. Then only you can love others or you can get the same love. And until unless you don't remove those conditions from the love, you don't complete your experience with unconditional love, it's a misalignment. You will carry forward from next life also. For your higher self doesn't even matter because you exist in a multiple realities. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter whether how many birds. For them, there is no time, no space. But for you, there is a time and a space. Because that is also illusion. For him, okay, if they take you out from one other reality already started. Are already running simultaneously. Many lives you are living, past, present, future, everything is happening together. So when whatever you are going to experience in other reality, in maybe you maybe for your past, what you are doing in a present here can be a past, and what you are going to do in future may be a present for something or past for something. Future is for us because we are experiencing everything in a timeline. Okay, I was born in 1700, 1800. So that is how we think. But in reality, if you see how the reality is implemented, how it works mechanically, everything is happening at the same time. If somebody asks me when, who was born first and thing, everything was born at the same time because the entire universe got created at the same time. So something happened in the past for you. What you say past because you are seeing this as a already happened. But that past, who knows you are experiencing as a present there. Okay, we'll not get into the details now, maybe some other time. But what we need to understand is realization means total change in a personality. Then realization is done. For your higher self, whatever is the leftover part in the realization. Like say, for example, you want to form a team. So already there is a set of rules, like emotions that you have to go through it. Like when person is leaving, how you are going to react. When person joins, how you are going to react. When like person is talking too much, how you are going to react. When person, so this already, or everything is energy, different energy level, mood levels, behavior pattern, thinking, everything is already set of things are given in your subconscious mind. So to make you say, okay, I want to complete this experience, then one by one, ISL will trigger from your subconscious mind one by one emotions, and finally you have to realize it. So don't think I can take only a positive experience. If one life you have taken a positive experience, maybe the same life or other life you may have a negative experience also, just the other way. And some you also have the neutral behavior also already stored. When you are neutral, then you can really learn very fast. Like say for example, one of your relative or close friend is playing a match with the opponent, and the opponent you don't even care who is. So you already biased here. You cannot enjoy the match. If your friend is losing, you are not appreciating the other person. So you're not enjoying the complete match. So when you are neutral, you can see, okay, the other guy played really well. This guy really played well, and I think he has to improve here. This guy has done. Then you can say you are the thing. You are the real judge there. Then you understand what is the weakness, positive or negative of each and every person, and where they have to improve. You can be a good judge there. You can be a good coach there. But in your life experience, you are the one who is playing the match. So take every experience in a neutral way. Experience all the negative set, whatever emotions. Okay. Experience all the positive thing and ensure you are in a high vibration level. So you can act as an observer. If you are in a low vibration level, you cannot act as an observer. Because if you are in a high vibration, if you are in unconditional level, we already say like in the group, if you are on the top floor where unconditional love is there by, you can repeat our mantra. I'm not a body, I am a soul. Soul is nothing but the creator itself, and that is unconditional love. I'm also unconditional. That's the top floor. Immediately chant this mantra, realize this mantra. I'm not saying just say, realize this. Reach there, reach that energy level, then let the negative thing appear in your life, let the positive appear thing. Be as an observer, neutral being, experience everything, and see how the things are when negative things, how like what kind of thoughts are coming and going, and see in a positive what kind of ego and other things getting attached to it. Experience everything and then say, yes, I realize this particular experience. This is how it works. Then with the wisdom, you need a wisdom here. Without wisdom, you cannot come out of this. So, okay, I know everything was to teach me another thing. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for doing this. Like after every match, you know, no, how the people go and, greet each other and shake hand and say thank you. Then once you become the in unconditional love, so there is a no duality in the physical world. There is a trinity, negative, positive, and in the center you have the neutral And once you are neutral, then you can reach to the unconditional love. Without being neutral, you cannot have the unconditional love. If you are not neutral about any event in your life, you cannot be in a self-love or you cannot even love others. So the first thing to be in a self-love is you have to be neutral. You have to practice. You have to be a neutral being on the earth. And you can be only neutral being once you realize, even I have done something wrong to the other person also done, and everything is to teach each other. Then you can become a neutral, maybe in the whatever comes next. Everything is an experience on earth. Don't think somebody is coming and doing this. Your higher self is making the using the face of other people, the body of other people. But who is the player behind the scene? बोलते ना हम सब कठपुतली, we are just like act as a puppet. Door is in your higher self hand. He is the one who is creating the drama. If you are thinking, okay, I am saying sorry, but it's not sorry, higher self will tell other person, hey, that's not real. He's going to repeat it. Again, higher self will create a situation, and other person will say, I know. You just like that, you say sorry. I know. You're not realize. So who's talking to you? The other person. No, it's your higher self. Your heart is sending a signal to the other person already, which is not visible. It's just like a Wi-Fi connection. So already the other person know immediately because we all are connected. You think we are not connected, but we all are connected because we are same. So your higher self ensure the other person says wherever there is a misalignment. Sometimes you have to choose, you have the karma also to choose the good or bad for you. Sometimes that is also one of the experience. If a person come and say you are like this, you are like this, you are like this, you have to just, hold on. Just look into your thing. Am I this person? I think 50% is true, 50% is true. Just say, okay, 50% what you say is correct, 50% not me. I am returning back to you. Yeah, remaining 50% I'll work. Ah. You can ask your higher self, please higher self trigger the realization phase, trigger the reality. I'm going to do. This is how, like, you can work. If you say I'm in a spiritual journey, then that should be the your approach. Instead of like, acting as a victim, you should say, no, no, I'm not a victim. I'm here to take an experience. When I came in a journey, I used to tell myself, what is next, myself? Give me fast, give me fast, give me fast. And I was mentally prepared. Whenever any fear comes, okay, some misalignment is coming. Fear is a like alarm for me. Okay, then I say, okay, I'll repeat the mantra. I'll raise my vibration. I'll sit on the top floor. Unconditional love. Okay, now come. Now I'm already observer there. Now whatever is coming, I'm just experiencing negative way, positive way, how the things are happening, neutral line. And I see the situation is gone very soon. It came or maybe within 1 or 2 hours it's sold. And I say, okay, I learned from this event so and so things. Without this event, I could have not learned this thing. So the next part, the final part of the realization is, okay, because of this event, I learned X, Y, Z. I learned all these things. Without this event, I could have not learned this many things. So thank you yourself for teaching me this many lessons. Thank you yourself. You have given me the pain. Because of the pain, I learned I should use this body as a like. I should not put the garbage in this. I should not put unnecessary junk thing in it. I understood this. Without this disease or pain, otherwise very difficult to understand. Because I was doing that. Now I'm going to eat the healthy food. I'm going to stop all the acidic food like non-veg and other thing, because that is not good for me. My body is alkaline body, and the whatever meat and other products, non-veg I'm eating, that's a acidic thing. So it's not aligned with my body. So now I understood I should not do that one. Once you tell all this thing, all your learning to your higher self, and your higher self will see if something is still pending to learn. He'll again ensure those things are triggered in your life. And then if you again align there in the remaining also, then yes, done. And if you already realize ki yes, you have to, it's your karma, then you can always ask your higher self also, higher self, please remove the pain, disease, whatever situation. Even if you remove the situation, I'm going to still continue my learning the thing. Even I'm going to guide others. So please, now for me to complete my task or life purpose, I don't need this situation, whatever you are creating it. I already realize now my life purpose is this. I'm going to do this. So please sort out the things for me so I can focus on more on my life purpose. Your husband will do that. But again, test will be there. Your husband will make your family, okay, go and do your work on your life purpose. And after some time you're thinking I'm working, and again the person will come and test you now. He'll say, where you are going? Hey, I said just go for 2 hours. He said, no, you said you can work. No, no, I just said 2 hours. It's a test. The test will come because you have to practice it. Every emotion, every situation, you have to practice it. It's not only once. So be mentally ready whenever you realize the test is going to come. Test will come because without practicing, your personality will not change. First, your habits, you form the habits, then it become your personality. Once it become a personality, then you see the same thing is appearing in the outer reality. But until unless you don't complete all the things, you are still in between. Hope is clear to all of you. Now you can open your eyes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can unmute it.
तो मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है.
जी.
So, it might be very basic question, but then still I'm asking because ये मेरे को क्लैरिफिकेशन चाहिए.
Okay,
जैसे आप
before I answer the question, see, in our life, sometimes we think it's a silly question or basic questions, but believe me, many people want to ask the same question, and by asking that basic or stupid or silly questions, you are helping so many people who feel the same way I should not ask, and they also get the answer. So you are like in a service to others. Okay, now continue.
ओके, थैंक यू. मेरा ये क्वेश्चन है लाइक कि जैसे हमारा जो हायर सेल्फ है, ही नोज एवरीथिंग, है ना. मैंने आपके जो वीडियो सुने हैं,
He
व्हाट
creates
इज
everything.
हायर सेल्फ.
He
या,
creates everything.
ओके, पूर्ण आत्मा जो हम बोलते हैं, पूर्ण आत्मा जिनको सब पता है हमारे पास्ट लाइफ के
See,
बारे में.
Poonard, see, I'll tell you one thing.
हम्म.
In Hindi and English,
हम्म.
in Hindi, we have so many things in between. So don't get confused with the term. Okay. I self is the one who is responsible for your current timeline. What you are going to experience in this birth, in this timeline. That is what the higher self is assigned for you. That's the helpline for you.
ओके, 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 ओके,
And
राइट.
soul, you have so
हाँ.
many other higher self and realities. So your higher self is not one for each reality.
ओके. So whatever I choose, my higher self is different for if I choose a better if I'm going some through some my pending karma, right? So if I want to change the reality of that, I want to manifest the something better option. So my higher self will be different for that. आपका ये मतलब.
See, I'll tell you one thing. If you see, okay, if you see from the top, if you see from the top, we all are same. We all are God. But again, we have divided the soul. Soul means it's not a like a line partition or anything. It's not a partition. So higher self is the one who knows. Okay, this is what you are going to experience in the life, this timeline or lifetime. Then, as I said, already he has created in your subconscious mind what, like, what are things can happen in your life. So your higher self has access to all the reality related to this life.
Okay, okay, okay.
So if you say like I am this timeline, other maybe in other planet I'm Arcturian or I am Pleiadians, I'm on that planet. So that experience he is not going to make it happen here if you are not supposed to experience it here.
Okay. So
So
मेरा ये क्वेश्चन था कि देन फिर हम जो हमारे जो इष्ट देव होते हैं एंड देन सो उनका क्या मतलब रोल है इसमें, इष्ट देव या वॉट एवर जो सब लोग किसी के थ्रू कनेक्टेड होते हैं ना,
everything
जो
is a
बिल्कुल एक
projection
गॉड.
of your belief. Everything is a projection of your beliefs. If you have belief of Ishtadev, then you have Ishta in your thing. If you have belief of religion, then is there in your life. If your belief of country is there in your life. If your belief of earth is there in your life. Everything is a belief. Gravity is also, physics is also a belief. Chemistry is also a belief. Whatever you are experiencing is a projection of all the beliefs that you have. So if you think I have Ishta Devata and my like I have to worship him, yes, then you created one experience. How to come out of that? That is also one kind of experiencing. My Kul Devi Devata is there. I have to worship them. This, that, this, that, this. Yes. But when you are a spiritual journey, then there is no Kul Devi Devata or Ishta Dev or anything. Then only your soul is the final one. Then all the layers, all the belief layers are removed from your life. But you have to realize it. It's not like that, okay, tomorrow you say, I'm not going to, you already have belief. If I don't worship, then my Kul Devi Devata will be angry and do this in life. Until unless you don't remove this belief and you simply say, okay, I'm not going to worship or anything, then whatever your belief is going to, you will see the projection of it. So either you completely align, remove all the beliefs, whatever you have regarding your Istadev, then you can do whatever you want. You can get rid of that. Like even my family, there were many Istadev, but now no one is there. Now me and my soul, and
Okay.
not in my self. Because I feel all
Yes.
my self are same, everything is within my soul. I am in that realization thing, then I don't even think in that direction. Hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir, I got it. Yeah.
Shalini ji, do you believe in astrology?
I used to, but not now, sir.
Astrology is
तो
also
सब
another
बिलीफ
belief.
तो बिलीव तो करना ही पड़ेगा बिकॉज इट्स अ साइंस, बट अगेन इट्स अ डिसीजन ऑफ आवर्स whether we want to go with it or not.
Yes. So if you don't prefer it, you can let it go.
I am not telling कि astrology is wrong. Astrology is the part of us. But द पर्सन हु रिप्रेजेंट एस्ट्रोलॉजी, जैसे कि आप किसी पंडित के पास चले जाओ या किसी नोन के पास जाओ, और फिर आप क्या करते हो कि मुझको ये प्रॉब्लम है, ही वर्क्स फॉर इट, आपको टेल कर बताता है। लेकिन एक्चुअली क्या है कि वंस उसने एक पॉइंट आपका पकड़ लिया एंड यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग बिलीव ऑन हिम, नॉट इन एस्ट्रोलॉजी, यू बिलीव ऑन दैट पर्सन हु इज टेलिंग टू यू, और फिर क्या होता है कि आप उसके पीछे पड़ जाते हो, उसी से हर बार पूछते हो आगे की नई कहानी क्या होनी, क्या होनी, क्या होनी। तो द पाथ जो आपको जाना होता है ना, यू आर गेटिंग इन द नेक्स्ट रॉन्ग पाथ। यही चीज मेरे साथ हुई है अब तक की जिंदगी में। मैंने न जाने कितने पंडितों के पास गया हूं अपनी पत्री लेके, उसको लेके, लेकिन नथिंग हैपेंस टू इट। और आज जब मैं इस परिस्थिति में आ गया हूं, इसमें आ गया हूं, तो मुझे वो सब चीजें, अपनी गलतियां पता चली कि मैंने अपनी जिंदगी क्यों बर्बाद करी उनके साथ।
नहीं, वो गलतियां
क्यों?
नहीं
आई
थी
वॉज
सर, वो
आई
गलतियां नहीं
आई
थी, वो एक्सपीरियंस था। वो एक्सपीरियंस था।
एक्सपीरियंस तो अब समझ में आया ना, लेकिन उस समय की तो सारी थी ना कि सारी जिंदगी का मैंने अपना टाइम वेस्ट क्यों किया उनके लिए? क्यों? मुझे कोई गाइड करने वाला नहीं था। तब मैं कहता था कि नहीं, आई वॉन्ट टू डू सच टाइप ऑफ वर्क जहां पे मैं एक गुरुकुल बनाऊं, वो गुरुकुल बनाने के बाद मैं सबको लेके इसमें आऊं, और उनकी जो प्रॉब्लम है, जो वो भटक रहे हैं, गलत रास्तों में जा रहे हैं, या उस तरह के एक्सपीरियंसेस ले रहे हैं, उनको सही एक्सपीरियंस दे रहा हूं। दैट थिंग आई क्रिएटेड इन माई माइंड। और जब वो चीज मेरे माइंड में क्रिएट हो गई, आई स्टार्ट गेटिंग टूवर्ड्स इट, एंड व्हाट्स नेक्स्ट, व्हाट नेक्स्ट, व्हाट नेक्स्ट, व्हाट नेक्स्ट, व्हाट नेक्स्ट। और ये सब करते करते आज you can see how many people are here, and you can see how many people are in 40 masters. That's the thing I wanted. और उससे क्या हुआ कि मेरे अंदर एक पीस आ गई है, एक शांति आ गई है कि आई एम ऑन द राइट पाथ नाउ।
आशीष सर, मैं कुछ बोलना चाहूंगा यहाँ पे।
हाँ जी।
रियलाइजेशन फेज में ना, आई थिंक ये पॉइंट या तो मिस हो गया है। गुड यू ब्रॉट इट। कभी भी मैंने आपको क्या बोला है, कोई भी एक्सपीरियंस जब तक कंप्लीट नहीं होता है, जब तक आप नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव सारे एक्सपीरियंस नहीं कर लो, और अगर आपको कहीं भी किसी भी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम में अगर आपको लगता है कि नेगेटिव एक्सपीरियंस मैंने टाइम वेस्ट किया, वो इनवैलिड था, या मेरा एक ये था, वो एक एक्सपीरियंस था, वो आपको लेना ही था, इसीलिए आपको वहां पे डाला गया था। अगर आप उसको इनवैलिड करते हो, ठीक वैसे ही होता है कि आपको किसी ने बोला है कि इसका नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव करो, और आप कह रहे हो कि नहीं, जो नेगेटिव बोला था वो सब इनवैलिड था, तो आपके हेड सेल्फ फिर लेसन ट्रिगर कर देंगे। ठीक है, फिर जो वैलिड नेगेटिव एक्सपीरियंस है उसको क्रिएट करो। इसलिए कभी भी अपने किसी भी, चाहे वो नेगेटिव या पॉजिटिव, वो एक्सपीरियंस था, वो आपको करना ही था वो। तो देर इज नो एस्केप थिंग कि यू कैन एस्केप फ्रॉम दिस, देर इज नो वे। इसलिए पहले वो करवाया गया था। तो वो वैलिड है, हर एक्सपीरियंस आपका वैलिड है। जिसको आपने इनवैलिड बना दिया वो दोबारा रिपीट होता है, फिर वापस से
Yes,
नेगेटिव
तो
एक्सपीरियंस आएगा।
ये तो बहुत ही डीप लर्निंग है। आई थिंक वी शुड बी बहुत अवेयर रहना है इस मामले, इस पॉइंट के ऊपर।
यस।
Yes.
यस।
हम्म।
स्नेहल।
आप खुद ही देख लेना, अगर आपका बच्चा कह देता है कि मम्मी मैंने ये चीजों को मैं अच्छा नेगेटिवली अच्छा हैंडल नहीं किया, या मैंने उसका सिनारियो अच्छे से हैंडल नहीं किया, तो आप क्या बोलोगे? बेटा ठीक है, दोबारा से कर ले। यही बोलोगे ना। इनवैलिड कुछ भी नहीं है हमारी लाइफ में, सब वैलिड है। मैं भी एक्सपीरियंस से गुजरा हूँ, पंडित के पीछे गया हूँ, और क्या नाम है, देवी देवताओं के पीछे गया हूँ, पूजा करवाई है, भगवत कथा करवाई है, बहुत सारी चीजें करवाई है। लेकिन उनकी वजह से वो मेरे लिए स्टेपिंग स्टोन थे। वहां से मैं सीख रहा था, वहीं से तो मेरे अंदर से निकला था कि अगर ये चीजें काम नहीं कर रही तो फिर रियलिटी क्या है। तो अगर मैं वो एक्सपीरियंस नहीं लेता था तो शायद आज यहाँ भी नहीं होता था, मैं वहीं उलझ के रह जाता था, और वो चीजें मेरे लिए काम कर जाती थी, तो मेरे लिए वहीं पे स्टॉप पर हो जाता था कि ठीक है, मुझे आगे नहीं बढ़ना है। लेकिन हायर सेल्फ ने इतना अच्छा रियलिटी को बोले ना कंसीव किया है कि वो पूरा नेगेटिव उन्होंने बोला, मुझे विश्वास हुआ कुछ चीजें और कोई कुछ नहीं हुई। फिर मैं बोला, वे बोले आपको पितृदोष है। फिर मैं बोला पितृदोष है तो क्या होता है पितृदोष? पितृ उन्होंने बोला, शरीर में आके बोलते थे ये है वैसा, ये तुम्हारा ये है वो है। ठीक है तुम्हारा ये हो जाएगा, फिर वो सारी चीजें नहीं हुई, फिर मैं बोला ये भी गड़बड़ है कुछ तो यहाँ भी। फिर मैं बोला ये पितृदेव क्यों नहीं बोल रहे हैं, अगर पितृदेव ऑलरेडी स्पिरिट फॉर्म में है तो मेरे को ये सारी बातें क्यों नहीं बता रहे हैं, एग्जैक्ट क्या हो रहा है, मेरा कर्मा क्या है। क्योंकि जब तक मैं कर्मा के बारे में बहुत डीप जा चुका था, तो ये मुझे बता क्यों नहीं रहे। फिर मुझे बाद में मालूम पड़ा कि यस दे आर नॉट सपोज टू टेल, वो उनका काम है, वो जो सिचुएशन उन्होंने क्रिएट करी है वो करेंगे। फिर पितृदोष के बारे में फिर देखा, अरे पूजा कुछ भी नहीं करना है इसके लिए, तो ये सारे बिलीफ सिस्टम है उसको चेंज करना है। फिर मैंने उनको चेंज करना शुरू किया। तो ये सारे एक्सपीरियंस इनवैलिड नहीं थे, सब वैलिड थे। और ये वैलिड एक्सपीरियंस है तभी हम लोग दूसरों को गाइड कर सकते हैं। अगर उसको इनवैलिड कह देंगे तो फिर वो हम लोग तो हंसने लगेंगे, क्या है यार ये तो वो उससे नहीं होगा ना। आपको उनको पूरा बताना है, यस नेगेटिव ये होता है, पॉजिटिव ये होता है, ठीक है आप नेगेटिव ले रहे हो, गुड नो प्रॉब्लम, अभी पॉजिटिव भी आएगा, फिर न्यूट्रल होना है। तो ये पूरा पाथ आपको कभी नहीं मालूम पड़ेगा जिंदगी में। हर एक्सपीरियंस वैलिड है, हर चीज जो आपके हायर सेल्फ करा रहे हैं किसी रीजन से करा रहे हैं। और आप सोचो कि इसकी जगह मैं वो कर लेता था, पॉसिबल नहीं है।
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है और है कि अगर मैंने बोल दिया है कि वो नेगेटिव ऐसे हुए एक्सपीरियंसेस और बेकार में ही हुए इस कारण, तो अभी उसको कुछ अगर मैंने सोचा है या थोड़ा सा बोला है तो वो नहीं थॉट्स में ही आया, बोला नहीं है, तो मैं फिर अब उसको मैं कैसे अनडन करूंगी या उसको कैसे मतलब
देखो
ठीक करूंगी?
कोई भी चीज अगर आपके 15 सेकेंड तक अगर कुछ आता है ना, तो एनर्जी स्टेट इतना चेंज नहीं होता है। 17 सेकेंड्स के अंदर अगर आप रियलाइज कर रहे हो कि नहीं मैं गलत जा रही हूँ, बोलते हैं ना, अगर आपने एक थोड़ा सा 3-4 कदम गलत रास्ते पे बढ़ा लिए हैं ना, वापस से आप जीरो पे आ गए हो, तो फिर वो रास्ता भटकना नहीं कहते हैं इसको, राइट।
ठीक
रास्ता
वैसे ही जैसे आप मान लीजिए कहीं आप जा रहे हो, आपको देखा कि वो गली गलत हो गई है, तो क्या करते हो, आप उसी गली में आगे जाते हो या वो गली चेंज कर पीछे आके वापस आप दूसरी वही वाली गली पकड़ते हो जिससे आपको जाना है?
तो वो गलती नहीं होती है, बस एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता है, अच्छा मेरे को लगा वो सही है, मैं गली में गई और फिर इधर आ गई, तो वो गलती नहीं बोलते उसको। वो नहीं
डेट इज द
बोलते।
रियलाइजेशन, रियलाइजेशन फेज। रियलाइज आपने कर लिया कि हाँ मैं ये गलत गली के अंदर आ गई हूँ, मुझे अब पीछे जाके वापस सही गली में आना है।
बस।
वो आपने रियलाइज किया है उसको।
तो आप दूसरों को गाइड कर सकते हो। अगर वहां पे चौरस्ते पे खड़े होंगे, चौराहे पे खड़े होंगे, हो सकता है आपको है ना कंफ्यूजन हो सकता है, इसमें जाऊं इसमें जाऊं, तो आपको इधर जाना है, सिंपल। देखो गलती, सही और गलत कुछ होता ही नहीं है। सही गलत अच्छा बुरा सब एक्सपीरियंस होते हैं, और वो सब आपको लेने ही है। जो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में जितने भी इमोशन फीलिंग्स जो भी है, बिहेवियर पैटर्न है, वो सब आपको एक्सपीरियंस करना ही है। वरना आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस है अर्थ के ऊपर वो कंप्लीट नहीं होगा। तो मेंटली प्रिपेयर हो जाओ कि यस मेरे को लेना है, बट बी इन हायर स्टेट। हायर स्टेट में होगे तो उसका इम्पेक्ट इतना ज्यादा नहीं होगा आपके ऊपर। मतलब हायर वाइब्रेशन में होने का मतलब होता है टॉप से देखना। तो उसमें आपका इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं होता है, आपके इमोशंस ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व नहीं होते, आप बहुत हाई रहते हो, बहुत हाई वाइब्रेशन में रहते हो, तो आप सब चीज बहुत आसानी से सीख लेते हो। क्लियर। स्नेहल जी आप कुछ पूछना चाह रहे थे।
हाँ सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि अगर बहुत दिनों से हमें, बहुत वर्षों से हमें हेल्थ इश्यू आ रहे हैं एक ही, और हमें वो रियलाइज करना है, लेकिन हमें पता नहीं है ना कि हम कैसे रियलाइज करें कि किस वजह से आ रहा है, वो पिछली जन्म
देखो
का
बहुत
है।
सारे तरीके हैं। मेडिटेशन में जाओ, अपनी तड़ाई एक्टिवेट करो, पास्ट लाइफ देखना सीखो, फिर देखो पास्ट लाइफ में मैंने क्या किया था, रियलाइज करो, नंबर वन। सेकंड थिंग होता है आपको लग रहा है कि मुझे इतना सब नहीं कर रहा है, देन आस्क फॉर द हेल्प फ्रॉम अदर पीपल। जैसे थर्ड आई मास्टर ऑलरेडी है उनके पास जाओ, और
हम्म।
उसके बाद में आप जान लेते हो, फिर हीलिंग करवा लो उसकी, तो आपको वो ईजी हो जाता है। और अगर फिर वो भी नहीं करना है तो खुद मतलब पीएलआर अपने उस स्टेट में हिप्नोटाइज करके खुद को सेल्फ, और वहां पे जाके रिकॉर्डिंग करके या कुछ ऐसा कर लो। तो ये अलग
हम्म।
अलग स्टेज होती है, या फिर आप जो जनरल टेक्निक जो अवेलेबल है, सब जगह सोशल मीडिया में उनको बोलते हैं ना, अंधेरे में तीर चलाते रहो, कहीं ना कहीं हो सकता है तीर लग जाए। तो ये डिफरेंट मेथड है। या
हम्म
सबसे लास्ट होता है कि जो आपके साथ हो रहा है उसका जस्ट अपोजिट करके देखो। तो वही होता है अंधेरे में तीर मारना, कि जो उसका जस्ट अपोजिट सोचो, मैंने भी किया है, ये किया है, तो वहां पे हो जाएगा। लेकिन रियलाइजेशन बोलते हैं ना, रियलाइजेशन जनरली वो ज्यादा इजी होता है जहाँ आपको एग्जैक्टली पता होता है क्या हुआ था, मैंने क्या किया था। क्योंकि
हम्म
आपके साथ हो रहा है ऑलरेडी, आप रियलाइज कर चुके हो नेगेटिव। जब आपके साथ बुरा हो रहा है, हेल्थ हो रहा है, तो आपने ऑलरेडी रियलाइज कर दिया। और
हम्म
आपने किसी को ये पेन दिया हुआ है, तो वो अब आपको इजी हो जाता है वो नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव सब चीज करना। फिर आप न्यूट्रल हो जाते हो, तो वो थोड़ा जल्दी क्लीन हो जाता है। तो ये डिफरेंट डिफरेंट है, आप कोई भी चूज कर सकते हो अपने लिए।
हम्म
लेकिन एक बात बता दूं, कई बार आपने पेन इसलिए भी चूज किए होते हैं, आप कहते हो
एक्शन पूरा करने के लिए।
कि जब तक मैं ये काम न कर लूं, मेरा ये पेन हमेशा रहे। तो उसके बाद अगर रियलाइजेशन हो भी गया है, तो आपके हेयर सेल फिजिकल रियलिटी में जब तक अपियर नहीं करेंगे, जब तक कि वो काम आप नहीं कर सकते हो, जब तक आप उससे रिलेटेड सारे एक्सपीरियंस नहीं ले लेते हो।
लेकिन हमें कैसे पता चलेगा फिर?
पास्ट लाइफ, हायर सेल्फ से कनेक्शन, मेडिटेशन, हायर सेल्फ गाइड करेंगे। अगर आपका मान लो कि मेरे को स्पिरिचुअल में जाके और लोगों को भी मुझे गाइड करना है, मास्टरी करना है, तो गाइड करना ही पड़ेगा ना। मैं स्पिरिचुअल
हम्म
में हूँ, मेरे मास्टरी करना है मुझे, मैं लोगों को, मेरे को गाइड करना है। तो जब आप वो शुरुआत कर देते हो, फिर आप
हम्म
हायर सेल्फ को बोल सकते हो पेन को हटा दो, मैं ये कंटिन्यू करता हूँ। फिर हायर सेल्फ टेस्ट लेंगे आपके और देखेंगे कि वाकई कंटिन्यू करते हो या नहीं करते इस बात पे।
हम्म
आपकी और लाइफ का हो जाता है। आप अड़ जाते हो कि नहीं मैं तो नहीं करूँ, आइएल भी अड़ जाते हैं, ठीक है मैं भी पेन नहीं रिलीज, खा लो, कितनी दवाइयाँ खाना है, कितनी
हम्म
मेडिसिन खाना है, जाओ जिसके भी पास जाना है।
यस
कई बार कुछ पेन हमने लाइफ में चुने भी होते हैं,
यस
तो वो
मुझे
जानना
भी
जरूरी है।
वो
मुझे
वो भी
ऐसा ही।
होते हैं, और जो वो भी होते हैं, और जो आपके पिछले लाइफ के जो कर्मास हैं जो पेंडिंग है, उसको पूरा करने के लिए भी आपको इस जन्म में वो करना होता है। अब जैसे मेरे साथी है, मैं इस 60 की उम्र में, 58 की उम्र में क्यों स्पिरिचुअलिटी में पहले क्यों नहीं आया? क्योंकि मुझे वो सब चीजें क्लियर करनी थी। वो बेसिक अकाउंट क्लियर करना था जो मेरा पिछला पेंडिंग था। वो सब चीजें जब पेंडिंग खत्म होते 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 अब जाके मैं इसमें आया हूँ। ऐसा नहीं कि मैं पूरा हो गया हूँ, अभी भी वो चीजें हैं,
हम्म
लेकिन अब वो दोनों बैलेंस होके चल रही हैं। वो भी खत्म हो रही है, इसमें भी बढ़ रही है। पहले क्या था, पहले वो खत्म करना था, तब जाके
नहीं,
इसमें आना था।
ऐसा भी होता है ना सर, लेकिन कि कभी कभी ऐसे इश्यू होते हैं ना, तो थक जाता है। शरीर शरीर थक जाता है, मन भी थक जाता है। ऑलरेडी हम बचपन से ऐसे संघर्ष करते आते हैं, और बाद में हेल्थ इश्यू अब आ रहा है इतना सेवियर, तो टायर्ड हो जाता है ना।
देखो
उसके
सुनील
लिए
जी,
मेडिटेशन है ना।
सुनील जी देखो, एक सिंपल सी बात है। अगर आप आनंद की ऊर्जा में रहोगे, आपकी सोल से कनेक्टेड हो, आपकी फिजिकल एनर्जी खर्च नहीं होती है, तो आप
हम्म
लंबे जा सकते हो। ये ठीक वैसा ही है कि आपका इन्वर्टर, रोज रात सोते हो आपका इन्वर्टर चार्ज होता है, ये अल्कलाइन बॉडी वाला। तो
हम्म
अगर आप अपने कर्माज में डिले करते हो, अगर उसको नहीं सीखते हो, तो पावर कहाँ से आएगी सारी? आपके इन्वर्टर से, फिजिकल
हम्म
बॉडी से। फिर आपकी फिजिकल बॉडी थकती जाएगी, उसके बाद फिर आप सेल्फ लो के बाहर आ जाओगे और थकती जाएगी। फिर और
हम्म
बातों के लिए आप टेंशन करोगे और थकते जाओगे, तो बेसिकली सारी एनर्जी आपकी ड्रेन हो जाएगी। तो जो फिजिकल बॉडी को रिफ्रेश करने के लिए जो एनर्जी चाहिए, क्योंकि ये रियल थोड़ी है बॉडी, ये सिमुलेशन है।
हम्म
तो अगर आपने सारी पावर ऑलरेडी खर्च कर दी है अननेसरी टास्क के अंदर, वहां पे पूरा फिजिकल आपने कर दिया है, अपना स्पिरिचुअल जो पावर है उसको यूज नहीं किया है, तो फिर क्या होगा? आपका फिजिकल बॉडी डैमेज हो जाएगा, आपके सेल्स मिसअलाइन होना शुरू हो जाएगी, और फिर बीमारी, ये सब चीजें क्रिएट हो जाएगी।
हम्म
इमोशंस भी साथ में आएंगे, क्योंकि इमोशंस के साथ ही तो फिजिकल बॉडी डैमेज होती है ना।
हम्म
अगर अगर आप लो वाइब्रेशन में जाओगे, तो बॉडी तो डैमेज होना ही है ना।
यस
तो इसलिए आपको चाहिए, आप मंत्रा दिया है इसको करो, मेडिटेशन में जाओ, एनर्जी लाओ। और ऐसा ही नहीं है कि मतलब इन्वर्टर चार्ज कर रहे हैं, ओवर चार्ज हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, देखो ना कितना मेरे को चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, थोड़ा इंटेलिजेंसी। कोई भी एक्सपीरियंस अगर आपको लेना है, लेफ्ट और राइट दोनों ब्रेन को बैलेंस करके लेना है।
हम्म।
क्योंकि फिजिकल रियलिटी का जो रहता है वो आपको फिजिकल माइंड से एक्सपीरियंस करना रहता है, क्योंकि फिजिकल माइंड को बनाया परसीव करने के लिए। तो आपको इंश्योर करना है कि मेरे फिजिकल माइंड के लिए ज्यादा से ज्यादा ऊर्जा बचा के रखो, फिजिकल एनर्जी की।
हम्म।
तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा आपको आपका राइट ब्रेन यूज करना है। अपने हायर सेल से कनेक्ट रहोगे, आपको जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी फिजिकल की। अभी हम लोग क्यों बोल पाते हैं 18 घंटे 20 घंटे, हमारे लिए क्यों फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है? इसलिए नहीं
हम्म।
पड़ रहा है क्योंकि हम लोग वो कर रहे हैं जिसमें हमें मजा आता है। अब जैसे सेशन लेने में मुझे मजा आता है,
यस।
मेरे को ये सब करने में मजा आता है। 3 घंटे 4 घंटे 10 घंटे मेरे को फर्क, मैं खड़ा हूँ, खाना खाया नहीं खाया कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है। तो बेसिकली मैं अपने सोल से कनेक्ट हूँ, जहाँ पे इन्फिनिटिव पावर सोर्स है। तो फिर मेरे फिजिकल बॉडी की एनर्जी तो खर्च ही नहीं हो रही ना।
हम्म।
तो मैं एक्टिव भी हूँ, सब कुछ कर सकता हूँ। कोई लोग कहेगा कि मैं तो ऐसा हूँ, मैं 2 घंटे में करूंगा, हो सकता है मैं उसको 1 घंटे में कर दूँ या आधे घंटे में कर दूँ। क्योंकि
हम्म।
माइंड ओपन है, माइंड को
यस।
इनफ एनर्जी मिल रही है, ओपन स्पेस मिल रहा है।
तो क्या मैं अपनी जो चाहती हूँ चीजें करना वो नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, इसलिए भी हो सकता है ये प्रॉब्लम।
यस, वो तो यही से है ना।
हम्म।
उसके लिए आपको क्या करना है कि आपको अकेले में बैठना है, अपने अंदर झांकना है और उसमें झांक के देखना है कि आपको क्या चीज करने में अच्छा लगता है। उसे एक डायरी लो, कॉपी लो, उसको लिखो। लिख के फिर उसको स्टडी करो कि क्या चीज मुझे उसमें पहले करनी है, क्या चीज मुझे सेकंड करनी है, क्या चीज थर्ड करनी है, एंड वर्क फॉर इट। फिर आप धीरे धीरे देखोगे कि आपको जिसमें खुशी मिलने लगती है ना, वो चीज आप करने लगते हो, और जिसमें
हम्म।
नहीं मिलती है उसको आप किनारे कर देते हैं।
हम्म।
अपने ऊपर वर्क करो। इसीलिए कहते हैं ना इनर सेल्फ। इनर सेल्फ
हम्म।
क्या है? इनर सेल्फ कुछ नहीं है। इनर सेल्फ ये है कि आपको अपने ऊपर वर्क करना है। आपको वर्क करना है और उसको जो आपको चाहिए उसको लेने का प्रयत्न करो, उसकी प्लानिंग करो और उसको लो। और वो कैसे होगा? उसके सिचुएशन को आपको क्रिएट करना होगा। मान लो आज आइसक्रीम खाने का मन कर रहा है, क्या करोगे?
आइसक्रीम
ऑनलाइन
खरीद।
जाओगे? ऑनलाइन से मंगवाओगे? बाजार जा रहे हो, कहीं जा रहे हो, आइसक्रीम दिख गई दुकान, चलो आइसक्रीम खाते हैं, वहां से खाओगे या किसी से मंगवा लोगे।
हम्म।
उसके लिए देखो, जिसमें आपको खुशी मिल रही है उसको उसको आप करोगे। आप उस चीज से हट जाओगे जो आपको
हम्म।
परेशान कर रही है।
यस।
जरूरी नहीं है जो चीज परेशान कर रही है आप उसको स्टिक करके उसके ऊपर रहो ना। जो चीज नहीं परेशान कर रही हो, जिसको करने से आपको खुशी मिली, वो काम पहले करो आप।
जो एक्साइटमेंट थ्योरी है ना, उसको आप फॉलो करिए। उसमें आपको बहुत, वो एक ऐसी गाइडलाइन है, क्योंकि वो बाकी की जो सिविलाइजेशन है अर्थ के बाहर वाली, वो सारे लोग उसी को यूज करते हैं, एक्साइटमेंट थ्योरी पे काम करते हैं। वो वही
हम्म।
काम करते हैं जिसमें एक्साइटमेंट आता है, जो उनका पैशन होता है या उनको जो करने में ज्यादा मजा आता है। तो उनके लिए
हम्म।
2 टास्क होती है ना। जैसे आप लोग क्या, अभी जैसे क्या जनरली क्या, हाउस वाइफ है कोई, वो क्या करेंगे? अगर आपकी बॉडी थक चुकी है, लेकिन आपका एक बिलीफ है कि हस्बैंड ऑफिस जा रहा है तो मुझे खाना बना के देना है, राइट?
हम्म।
तो आपके लिए ज्यादा एक्साइटिंग क्या है, होना चाहिए यहाँ पे? आपकी बॉडी थक गई तो रेस्ट करना, आपको पता है कि मेरे को रेस्ट करना है, लेकिन क्या कर रहे हो, खाना बना रहे हो, क्यों? क्योंकि आपको अच्छा बनना है। आपको
हम्म।
किसी ने सिखा दिया जिम्मेदारी निभाओ चाहे कुछ भी करके हो। तो आप क्या
यस।
करोगे, नॉन एक्साइटमेंट वाली टास्क चुनोगे, खाना बनाओगे, पहले से पेन में और ज्यादा पेन में आ जाओगे। तो
हम्म।
ये सेल्फ लव के बाहर हो गए आप यहाँ पर। जबकि
यस।
होना ये चाहिए था कि अगर आपको लग रहा है सॉरी आज मैंने ये काम किया था, मेरी बॉडी थक गई है, रेस्ट मांग रही है, एंड सॉरी नहीं हो पाएगा, मैनेज करना पड़ेगा आपको, खत्म।
हम्म।
तो अगर आप सेल्फ लव में रहते हो तो हाई सेल्फ भी बोलेंगे, और आपके हस्बैंड को बोलेंगे ठीक है मैं बाहर खा लूंगा, फिर और अरे मैं तो भूल ही गया था मेरी आज पार्टी है। तो ये
हम्म।
सारी चीजें हाई सेल्फ करवा सकते हैं, ऑलरेडी क्रिएट करके रखते हैं वो। लेकिन वो टेस्ट कर रहे होते हैं कि आप क्या डिसीजन लेते हो।
हम्म।
और और जो है उस स्टेज में जो है आप कम से कम ये करो कि जो है कि घर में मत बैठो, बाहर निकलो, खुली हवा में निकलो, घर के अगल बगल पार्क है वहां पे रहो, बच्चे हैं खेल रहे हैं उनको देखो, नेचर से थोड़ा अटैच्ड हो जाओ। तो क्या होगा कि आपके अंदर जो ये नेगेटिव फीलिंग आ रही है, थकावट आ रही है, वो सब दूर होके आपके अंदर फ्रेशनेस आ जाएगी। और जब फ्रेशनेस आ जाएगी तो आप उस मोमेंट को एंजॉय करने लगोगे, फिर चीजें आपके हिसाब से चलने लगेंगी।
ओके।
चेंज द सिचुएशन।
क्लियर? ओके, तो एक काम करता हूँ, मैं रिकॉर्डिंग को थोड़ा ऑफ कर देता हूँ. सो थैंक्स एवरीवन फॉर ज्वाइनिंग दिस एंड यू विल कंटिन्यू अवर डिस्कशन. So thanks for joining and we'll meet again tomorrow. And if you want in Hindi, then in India time 9 p.m. we have session, same link. You can join. Thank you. Love you all.